Hi ladies. So I'm going to update you again on how things are going. So unfortunately, AF did come, and if you guys don't know what AF means, that means my period. It did come. I just don't like the word period. I know it sounds a little weird, but I've never liked saying that word. So anyway, it did come on Monday. So I called the doctor's office and they told me to come in on Tuesday to get my baseline ultrasound in. And when it did come, I was sad, of course. I really had like a high hope that maybe this might be different and we can conceive naturally, but you know, it's okay because I had my 10-second cry and Jerett was there to comfort me, and then he reminded me like, hey, this is a good thing because now we can start IUI. And for a second I kind of just didn't think about that, and he said, yeah, be excited, we're sad but we're excited. And so we got through that, and yesterday, like I said, I had my first ultrasound, baseline ultrasound, and that was on cycle day 2. So everything looked great, and the ultrasound was checking to make sure I didn't have any cysts on my ovaries and that my cervix lining was good. So she said everything looks great, everything looks beautiful, and she says we're ready to rock and roll. So she wrote me 2 prescriptions, one for Clomid, and she has me on 50 milligrams 2 times a day, so 100 milligrams basically. Then she wrote me a prescription for the trigger shot, and I will be picking both those prescriptions up tomorrow. The Clomid I won't start until this Friday, which would be cycle day 5, and I will take that through cycle day 9 and then stop. And then on June 12th, I go back into the doctor's office to get another ultrasound. And then I have to take my trigger shot in with me, and they will show me how to give myself that shot at home or show Jerett how to give it to me. If we both chicken out, my sister's going to do it for me because she works in the medical field, and she said she would do it for me. Jerett said he can do it, but Jerett faints when he sees needles. Well, I shouldn't say faints, but he gets really like 2 shades lighter. So I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. So we have a backup. So that was really exciting that, I had great news yesterday, and it just seems like everything is happening really quick, which is nice. Like I said, I like that. And I'm just documenting everything in my journal. I still am keeping that up. The vegetarian challenge has been going great. And when I talked about that a little bit in the last video, I wanted to clarify some things. I am not eating any meat, period. I'm not eating turkey, chicken, fish, any red meat. I have given that all up. And when I talked about meatless meat at Walmart, it's just products that are soy-based, things that are like a vegetable patty that look like hamburger meat or look like chicken to fake your mind to thinking that you're eating that, but you're not. So they have no meat products in them. And I've been shopping at a store called Sprouts that's in my hometown, very compared to like Whole Foods in your state. And I've been doing great, eating whole grains, eating lots of fresh greens, eating lots of vegetables, and everything so far has been wonderful. And I have about 3 more days to my 30-day challenge, and I will continue this lifestyle. It has been a little difficult, like when I've had to go to others' houses, I've had to bring my own food, and that's kind of awkward because then you have to explain and get into detail on why you're doing it, and which I don't mind, it's fine. I love to share that, and there are some people who are interested in even joining the challenge, so that has been great. But like this weekend, we're going to the lake with Jerett's brother and his fiance, And it's going to be kind of like our last little trip or hurrah kind of thing before we start the IUI process. So we're definitely going to relax and unwind. Much needed, definitely much needed. But, when you go to the lake or you go camping, the majority of food that is cooked is hot dogs and hamburgers. So I will be bringing my black bean chipotle burger that I got from Sam's Club. And I will be bringing my own snacks and my own fruits. So I won't be tempted to eat anything that's not healthy for me. I've been eating a lot of like trail mix and mixed nuts and things like that, so to get extra protein in there. So I've been doing great and I'm loving it. I really do love it. Like I said, I feel wonderful. I just feel healthier. I know that sounds weird, but you can really feel the difference when you're on a new path, whether it be you're going vegetarian, you're going vegan, or you're just changing your lifestyle in general and cutting something that's maybe bad for you out. You can feel the difference. I personally have stopped drinking soda 3 years ago, and that was really hard for me to give up soda. It was even diet soda. I went from soda to diet soda, and diet soda is worse than regular soda. You may as well just drink the regular soda. And I didn't know that until I educated myself. So, but I slowly weaned off and said, I got to give it up. And when I did, it was a little challenging. When I would be around someone who would, if I would even hear a can pop, like when you're opening a can of soda, it would drive me insane. I would want to rip that soda right out of their hands and start chugging it because I just love to hear the sound. And I miss the sound of opening a cold soda and then the carbonation of the drink. I loved cherry Coke or cherry Pepsi. I loved root beer. But, it was for the best. And now I don't even crave it anymore. I can hear the can pop and open and, I can see someone or smell, it doesn't even bother me anymore. It's just, I'm at that point, it's anything that you're giving up is hard. It's no different than someone giving up smoking. And you have to slowly wing yourself off. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a challenge, but you just have to have that determination. You have to just keep telling yourself, you're doing the right thing. If you have to write yourself Post-it notes, if you have to write encouraging things to yourself, or in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror and just know that you're doing it for the right reasons. You're not just doing it just because. And then you really have to make your mind up if you're ready. If you're not ready to give it up, then you're not going to succeed. You really have to be ready for, taking that first step. But I'm just so glad I have, and I can see the results, and I love it. I'm still new at all this, so I still have a lot of things to research, a lot of things and recipes to try. I'm not saying I'm any expert by any means, but I'm enjoying the new healthy lifestyle that I have adapted to. And, I would love Jerett to be on the bandwagon, but I'm never going to force him to do anything that he is not ready to do. But if he still has to have meat, I am buying organic and more healthier meat for him. No more buying just what you see at Walmart or your local grocery store. I am seriously buying him organic chicken, organic beef that doesn't have all the byproducts in it, if he isn't going to give up the meat. And then I'm trying to kind of slowly, hopefully have him cut back a little bit. He's not a huge meat eater, and he's a very healthy person. He got his physical and checked up this year, so he's very healthy. His blood pressure's fine, his cholesterol's great. It's just, I want that to continue for the rest of his life. So, we'll see how that goes. But I'm very excited, ladies, for June. June is a bittersweet month for us. You know, Father's Day is approaching, and also in this month, we had lost Jerett's father. It's going on 5 years now. It's been, it feels like yesterday when I even think about it. So June is very bittersweet and a very hard time for Jerett and I. And if there possibly could be a little miracle that happens this month, it would kind of like push that dark cloud kind of in the distance and make this more of a happy time. Not that I don't love Father's Day. I love Father's Day, and we celebrate Father's Day in a big way here for my father. It's just I have to always remember in the back of my mind that, you know, my husband lost his dad, and sometimes, you know, he may not be in the greatest moods in June. And I almost forget sometimes, and I realize, wow, okay, now I remember, I know how hard it is for him. And I could get choked up just talking about it, you know. So yeah, we are definitely going to celebrate Father's Day in a bang, and celebrate my dad, and celebrate his dad, even though he is in spirit. And I know that they are up there rooting for us and praying for us. All the ones that we have loved and lost are there, and they are watching us and supporting us through this journey. And I know that we have a lot of support, and I know we have a lot of angels that are looking over us. I just wish they could be here. But I know they're there, and I know they're watching. There's a country song. I'm a big country music fan. And there is a country song that I love, and it's called, if I could, oh gosh, I forgot the name of it. The song goes like, if I could take my family to heaven and visit you for one day, if heaven wasn't so far away. And I heard that song on the radio a couple of times last month, and I heard it yesterday. And I just thought, man, if that was only true, if we could just visit heaven every once in a while and, come back. If it wasn't so far away. And it's a beautiful song, and I believe that is the title, If Heaven Wasn't So Far Away. It's a beautiful country song, and I cannot remember the name of the artist right now, so I'm sorry. But I'm sure if you just type in that key word or key heading that I just gave you, it'll come up. But yeah, enough emotional sadness there. We're trying to be happy. So I'm just very excited, and thank you again for your continuing support and your prayers. Thank you again. I'm still having some problems commenting on certain subscribers that are on here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I have to add you somewhere. I'm subscribed to all of you, so I don't know what's going on with that. So bear with me until I figure that out. But thank you for keeping us in your prayers, like I said, and for watching. It's been a wonderful ride so far, and we have much more adventure left on this journey. So you guys will be there with me every step of the way. And like I said, I'll keep you updated. And the next doctor's appointment isn't until June 12th. I keep wanting to say May. June 12th. So that's when we get our how to do the trigger shot. She checks my follicles, and that's when it gets real. And I'm really excited for that. I'm so excited. As you can tell, I'm beaming. All right, ladies, it's already been 14 minutes, so I'll let you go. Have a great rest of your week, and have a great weekend, and I'll be talking to you real soon. Bye, guys.